It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get us going. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Ohio State's offense will get the first swing today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
First down and more. He's still running. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. And will try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Miami.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Buckeyes will have to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The handoff. First down, looking for more now. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Fisher. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points. And now they've got a shot to get it.
And they've got him.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Over the middle, it's Bond.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Important third down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
On the play. Fourth down coming up.
The Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down.
29 Philly.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Caught quickly. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Canes are in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Fisher. Catch made on the left side. Has a path to the end zone. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Running back with the football. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They're going to run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Not able to connect. Incomplete.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The first play of this drive now is set up at the 34. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Why can't he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the return. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. QB starts the drive with a keeper. No handoff there, and he pays for it. Taken down behind the line. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field.
To kick it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the single back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche. And they're
looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Miami. He would not be denied.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Miami offense is back on the field. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Fisher. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. And the Canes with 1st and 10 here.
Let's go! Let's go!
He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Higgins. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially...
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Loss of 2.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush gets home.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pick up is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to pass, it's Fisher. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here's the 2nd down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That's caught. It's Weber. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. 1st down and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Fisher. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Weber. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game.
Touchdown, Canes. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And he drops back in the gun. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one sails incomplete. Threw it too far.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Scanning the field. It's Fisher. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Miami.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Back-to-back deep shots. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They get the second half started with the running play. He's got the first down and still motoring. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until the
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Miami. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack.
Hold offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field.
4th down coming up.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Miami offense will take over.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Caught over the middle. It's Higgins. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to pass. It's Fisher. He stays alive. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Higgins. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Here we go, set.
1st and goal, handoff. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
56, Ohio State, 0.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
Third down coming up.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be?
22 Spiders. 4-2 Spiders.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pin him in. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Back to throw. It's Fisher. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Fisher. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And completion makes it second down. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. With the catch, it's Higgins. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Grab down the middle. It's Higgins. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They keep him off balance with a run. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. This should be the last play of the quarter.
Military stun! Military stun!
To throw, it's Fisher. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one.
Easy!
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Slides the quick throw. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Caught behind the line. It's Shaw. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. A completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll throw it now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Get some space around the 30. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Leaning on the run game here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking downfield. It's Fisher. Caught over the middle. It's Weber. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game.
Pointing toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
73, Ohio State, 0.
And it's caught from inside the 20. Gets into the 29 before being brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Breaks an open space.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And now the running back's got it again. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So the electric touchdown play, taken off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Set, ready.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Canes will have to kick this away. That's his 4th punt already today. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, they're already past the 40. First and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
He's looking deep down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Fielded near the 20. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's Fisher. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even...
A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's another deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They were not going to catch him that time.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.